Alright, what's up guys? So, Bodycam Watch has uploaded a video titled, "This might be the creepiest stalker ever." Yeah, fam, it's just crazy that stalkers, they don't get it that they're doing something wrong. And it usually takes stuff like this, them dealing with the cops, or, maybe them losing their life, and it shouldn't get to that point, but it seems like that's usually when that type of stuff stops. It's not just them being like, dang, I'm messing up, I need to stop doing this. Like, I don't get it. It's just something where I'm like, fam, you don't have to act like this. Like, you very well can survive going about life any old type of way you want to. But it's like being a stalker, that's not gonna get you far in life. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, people, if you're a stalker, stop it. Like, this is your sign. This is your wake-up call. It's not going to end in your favor. It's going to end with you messing around and putting yourself in a life-altering situation where you're going to be struggling. And so, but no, let's go ahead and get into this video. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Bodycam Watch for more videos like this. And with that being said,
on December 30th, 2022, deputies responded to a call from a mother regarding a man who was stalking her daughter.
In my pen, I'm gonna run them.
You're from, where'd you say you were? So, New Jersey. Drove down from
he
Jersey?
made that up.
That's a drive, bro. We like 25 hours? Yeah. Why are you in Florida only 2 hours? Why are you in Florida only 2 hours?
He said, what?
Why are you in Florida only 2 hours?
I came in. It sounded like he said Portland. I was like, dang. I'm like, bro, drove a distance.
Dude, gaslighting yourself. There you go. So you didn't. Were you like invited here? Or? I'm trying to understand. I don't understand what you're saying.
You just trying to make up stuff.
What?
Because he knows he's in trouble. He got to. My thing is this. If I'm out and about minding my own business and some cops approach me talking about, oh, we got reports saying that you're stalking an individual, I'm like, fam, I'm out here just minding my own business. They're like, oh, where are you from? Seattle. Oh, what brings you out here? I'm on vacation. I'm minding. I don't even know who are we talking about here. I'm like, fam, I feel like we need to address some things. I'm like, no, because I'm like, whoever it is, I'm like, please, like, bring, they have it where they could come. I guess, like, to, have it where it's like, it be on those stuff like, oh, take me to their house. I'm like, can you, like, bring them out here, or we could go to a police station and handle this? Because I'm like, fam, I don't know what's going on. I'm confused, bruh.
I had thought that there was...
Yeah, he lying. They don't take that. If you know you ain't out there stalking nobody, then it's like, it's funny how, like, when they get in trouble on some stuff, they just straight freeze on you.
I had believed in certain things, and I thought that this girl was into me, and so it was about a girl. We came to Florida for a girl, okay? And I thought that I was getting signs that to come out and come down.
Did she tell you that, or you just...
So you listened to intuition from the universe? I was hearing signs from the universe. I had thought that I had found a playlist from her about me because of the poem I wrote about her.
Okay. Do you know this person in New Jersey? Like, is this somebody else from New Jersey?
Yes.
Okay. How do you know, like, how long have you known them?
I knew them from June.
Since June? How did you meet?
At the gym.
At the gym?
Yeah.
And tell me about that. Like, you
and
were
it
at
probably
the gym
probably was something as little as, like, he dropped an AirPod, and she was like, oh, you dropped this. He just took that and was like, she wants to marry me. Like, no, I drop an AirPod. No, she 100% wants to marry me right now. Oh, no, I got a stalker. I'm like, fam, how does that make sense?
You just, I mean, how did that conversation work?
I. Sorry, could you repeat yourself?
So you said that you met this person at the gym. How so? Like, were you guys just happened to work out at the same gym, and then did you
She
start?
worked there, and I asked her for her Instagram.
Okay, so she was working at this gym.
Yes.
You go work out at this gym?
Yes.
Okay. So then you asked her for her Instagram, and then what did she say then?
Originally, I wanted to invite her to my birthday, and it didn't end up happening.
What do you mean it didn't end up happening? Like, did you invite her? Did you ask her?
I invited her until I found out that she was not old enough to go to a bar, and then
Oh, so
I
she's like young.
had sent her the message on Instagram. I'm still down to hang if you are. And I mean,
When was this?
if you'd like, I can pull up all the messages.
When did you guys meet?
The 15th of June.
15th of June. Did you guys carry on a relationship at all, or
But there was nothing physical or anything.
nothing physical? Did you guys ever hang out or talk in person ever? Other being in the gym?
Just at the gym, and originally I was going to hang out and talk to her, but didn't end up happening.
You know, it's like the thing is this. Yeah, he took it too far. You know, he took it too far where it's all like this girl done called the cops on you and say you're stalking her and stuff. You done took things too far. Now, I will say that at times people can be misleading. They make you think one thing and then a completely other thing is happening. You know, and it's something where it's like, fam, if that person hasn't like contacted you and said, hey, let's get into a relationship, that's when you need to start traveling to places and doing. If they ain't never said that, then you need to leave the situation alone. All right. And I know a lot of people like to use this word situationship. That's what that sound like it was, you know, but it was like well, in his head, he looked at it as a full-blown relationship. Her, it's like, yeah, she probably just looked at it as like, oh, yeah, friends. He ain't got friend zone. He can't handle being friend zone. And it's like, yeah, you know, I feel like it kind of in a way equals up to a situationship. Not like, you know, because some people might have like their ways of explaining the situationship than others. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's all like, fam, if she hasn't said, like, if she don't bring it up, or if there's somebody that you're interested in and they don't bring up a relationship, then fam, you just need to leave that person alone. That's the best relationship advice that I can give you guys. I guess, like, you know, seeing things if you need to and things, and maybe they were waiting for you, but yeah, if you ask them and then they like, no, then yeah, leave that situation alone.
She never invited you.
They get in position, they're gonna arrest them.
And you say you found a playlist that told you.
What did they say?
All right, so the quick synopsis is the RP is the mother of the 19-year-old. Her daughter is 19. Anyway, her 19-year-old daughter worked at a gym where he was a member of, and that's how they knew each other. Only speaking to the mother, I haven't confirmed this with the 19-year-old, but speaking with the mother, there was no relationship. It was just, business.
He's sick and he needs help.
Oh, that's the mom?
He's telling me he got mixed signals. I said, from who? And he said, from my intuition.
So how did you know she was in Florida?
I was.
He found out. He did some. That's where the stalker stuff comes in play. It's like he found out some way somehow, But I'm like, man, my thing is this. I'm like, there's people that live right here out in Washington. I don't know where they live. I don't know their address. A best friend of mine, I grew up with him. I don't know his address by heart. I'm saying I'm just saying it more so, I guess, from a normal mind and normal perspective, where it's all like, yeah, somebody asked me, but I'm like, bro, I don't know, but it's like, yeah, with him, he's trying to like come up with every answer, like, oh, Superman, so like this guy's weird.
Her stories.
On Instagram?
Yeah.
And when did you see that she was in Florida?
Wow.
3 days ago.
You saw she was in Florida 3 days ago, and when did you get here? So you Was she like tagged her location or whatever? Huh?
No, whenever I posted a story,
Yeah.
she would post a story like a minute after, 3 minutes after.
Okay, so it's kismet by the universe, just a sign.
A lot of synchronicity. That I
So
was
by posting the
thinking
story
that
around the
was
same
a
time he
sign
does,
for
he
me.
felt like he
So
needs a stalker? What?
You should get your
was also getting likes about what I was posting
from her or from other people.
from bots,
Okay.
from spy bots,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
And so I had thought that it might have been her.
Yeah,
Tell
like
me.
influencing her.
Right,
So you just decided to get in your car and drive to Florida.
right.
I don't want to. I don't know if he asked you this already, but are you guys friends on social media?
We were.
No.
You were, and now you're not.
That's about like they never were. I don't feel like they were ever friends in the first place. If this is how he acts 24/7, like he's acted like this his whole life, I guarantee and I promise you that girl got creeped out. I guarantee and I promise you that. So there probably was a reason why. If it was like if they were in one part and then she went to Florida, it's probably because of him. It's like acting weird and stuff. So yeah, that's just.
Did she block you or did you block her?
She got it
When was that?
a while ago.
How did you see her stories then?
Apartment 17.
Same way that it felt to me like she was watching my stories.
So you have like fake accounts. You were friends with her.
Anonymous. She
Anonymous.
had switched her account from private to public.
Okay, so you're still using your own account. It's not like you went through the process of creating another account under your name.
I would open up. I would open up. I would.
He's trying way too hard to come up with a lie. It's like, bro, you're caught. Just give it up.
You open up social media. Is that?
There's a lot of online websites that you can easily watch other people's stories without an account.
Oh, okay.
So I'll tell you that. I never heard
Yeah, I've never heard that either.
The first that we
Yeah, I
want,
think it's like yeah, it's like websites because I remember that used to be a big thing back in the day. No, like so it's probably websites now, but it's like no with I remember with Instagram because I was like I don't know, call me. I'm gonna admit to something, and I'm very petty about this. I'm still am to this day, but I don't be downloading apps. But there are apps where you can see whether a person is following you or not. So I imagine they probably do have like ways of viewing stories and all that stuff like through apps and things like, but he's saying a website, so yeah, it probably was a website. But no, yeah, I remember I would download apps where it's all like if a person unfollowed you, I would see that and then be like, oh, they unfollowed me, I'm gonna unfollow them. But I'm like that today, just not with the apps though. But yeah, it's like yeah, there are apps, and to say my thing is this: if you think about it, a form of it most likely exists. So
to do is the court order. If we can get that, and we're going to check, and I'll just wait for your daughter
there's a
to come here
how-to
with her
video for
information.
everything
But we'll check
on
both
the
of your
YouTube
information, make
and
sure that
everywhere.
there's a court order on file. We'll check with his information in the system to see if there's a court order on file there. My fear is if it just happened last Friday, it may not be in the system. It should be.
It was
It should
Monday,
be.
I'm not sure of the date. We went in on
It's
Saturday, the day after.
It's
she
not
got
like there's a
home.
time limit where it doesn't get,
It was
nationwide for a
the
certain amount of time.
19th that we went into the
Oh,
police
that's 2
department
weeks
the
ago.
17th.
Here's her license. Is your daughter getting her license?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Here,
I would feel a little bit more comfortable if we were out of eyesight of him. If
Yeah, we were over there.
If I
a
showed
little
you
bit
some of
shady.
the messages he sent to my daughter, you'd have him at the psych ward right now. Like,
well,
come over.
I'd like to see the
Your life.
stalking paperwork.
Okay. They told me, the police department told me, I reached out to them. We went there on Monday. We went there on the 17th, which was a Saturday, and then Monday the 19th, they said they brought him in for fingerprinting and took all the information down and everything, and they were charging him with cyber harassment, cyber stalking,
So they arrested him.
yes, and harassment. and against her, and then against me they charged with cyber stalking and cyber harassment. And they said
that guy right there.
It's that guy right there. He came. I went to the bathroom, and my daughter came in screaming. I'm like, "What happened?" And she said, "Will's here." And I said, "What?"
Did you guys ever carry on any type of messaging relationship where you guys were talking back and forth?
No.
No? So you just met her at the gym one day. She worked at the gym that you went to. You met her. You asked her for her Instagram. And you just developed this relationship in your mind. Not really. There was never one in real life, basically. And you wanted to invite her to your birthday. But you never did, or you
He got the
didn't?
mentality of a kid.
When I was at the gym.
Not the cop, but the guy.
Well, it was my favorite street.
Okay, so you just like, she
The
was
cop,
being,
he kind of looked like that one content creator. I think his name is like Tim or something like that. Like Tim, I think it's like Tim the Tap Man, but I don't know. I could be mistaken, but I think his name is Tim.
nice to you. She was a nice person. She was attractive, is what you're saying. You were attracted to her. You felt there was something in between you two.
Let me just ask you a few quick questions. And the
he
other
just
officer
looked
is going
like
to talk to you as well.
awkward,
but your
weird
mom was
version
telling
of
us, but I
DJ
want to
Scheme.
be able to also hear from you. What's your relationship with him?
No relationship. I
Okay.
worked at a gym in New Jersey, and he went to the gym, and the only really conversations we would
Like a
have
paid
is,
membership?
Yes. The only conversations we would have is, "Hello, have a good workout." I blocked him on like Instagram. He found like my other social medias, started messaging me really weird things, telling me for my sorority that I'm in, we have an Alzheimer's philanthropy, and we had a walk
yes,
going
he was
on.
arrested and fingerprinted. Yes.
And he was saying that he was going to come to my school to participate in the walk. He has like reached out to my friend at school to ask him a good place to stay where my school is at so he could go to the walk. He like
That's
messages
crazy.
her.
Yeah, that's something. I ain't never been in no situation like that, but it's like I'm glad I seen this video, because I think like, in a situation like that where it's just, you got a random person messaging you, I feel like I would have messaged a friend and been like, hey, this guy's asking for personal information, like, what should I, so I feel like they should be asking you, and it's like, it's probably something that wouldn't click in my head at the moment, but now I've seen a video like this, I feel like, yeah, it's like now it'll click in my head like, okay, why are you asking me and not asking them? That ain't adding up. I'm like, so it sounds like you've been blocked. You're a stalker. You're not going to get me involved because I'm over here minding my own business. So I'm like, fam, if you talking to that person, you talk to them. I'm just a bystander. Don't talk to me, all right? Leave me alone.
Posting pictures of us.
Yeah, posting pictures of me saying I was his muse. Never had any relationship with him.
Oh, wow.
I just saw him at the gym.
I thought you guys didn't really have like conversation.
It was through conversations, through messages, like through pictures, images, art.
Okay, so like her stories, your stories, but you guys never actually communicated anything.
Nothing verbal.
Nothing verbal, just like you're just thinking in your mind. And maybe
What? No, but that don't, no, based off of this, they don't sound like none. But I know, like, me and my friends, like, we'll send, like, we barely talk, but we'll send, like, memes to each other and things. I feel like if we were to see each other in real life, then, yeah, then we would talk. But that's, like, if it's something like that, then okay. But according to the knockoff DJ Scheme, yeah, it's like that don't sound like what that is. It sounds like you're just a stalker, bro.
I don't know, but you guys were posting similar things at the time.
So, for example, I would call myself a void or zero, and she made a post of like, because I whistle a lot and I talk and like I like showing pictures of birds and whatnot. I saw a post of a birdhouse, mile 0, Key West, and a musty wiener dog.
Okay.
Like it started getting weirder and weirder, and like confessing his love for me, and then I would block him on one account, he would find the other one, I would block him on that, he would find like my friends.
That's crazy.
So you're using some back channel website to look at her Instagram, and you see a story that she's in Key West.
Well, I knew that they were going to be going to Key West for a long time.
Were they moving here? Or
No,
they were
for vacation.
How did you know that they were coming on vacation?
You not. It's that right there. It's like if the cop is trying to figure out like, well, maybe he is, maybe he's not a stalker. You travel all the way somewhere. If that person ain't invite you on this vacation, then I'm like, okay, then you just invited yourself. You don't do stuff like that. You don't invite yourself on no vacation. It's like, yeah, I guess like if you're really, really cool and close with that person, they probably wouldn't even trip about it. But it's like, according to it sound like y'all ain't close. If we done came out here, y'all ain't close. So yeah, I'm like, nah, bro, you a stalker.
Her mom posts stories on Facebook.
Okay, so you're friends with her mom also on Facebook.
You know,
So how do
she made the stories public.
Okay, so you're also, not only are you,
She is aware of I've messaged her mom in Facebook, but nothing ever really like crazy. Like, she is well aware of my account.
her mom knows who you are.
Right.
You guys talk. She's messaged you back. She's talked to you. No.
We've just kept it to like story watching.
Okay, so you just watch each other's stories. Well, you're not friends on Facebook.
I can't say that I know for sure that she watched my stories,
but you've watched hers. Her mom's.
How do you know her mom? Does her mom go to the same gym? Or how do you... Okay, so that's how you know her mom too?
We're going to do everything in our power within the law to do what we can to make sure that he gets held accountable for this, if we can.
So basically, when it boils down to it, you knew they were coming to us for a couple weeks now, at least. You've been basically following her stories on Instagram. You saw that she posted a birdhouse in Key West and a musty wiener dog. So you
Mile Zero.
And Mile Zero. So that's Key West. That's pretty famous.
Milo is a cat that...
Milo or Mile?
It says Mile Zero. So if you add it all together, you could think of it as Milo.
Okay.
And Milo is a cat that I nicknamed Martian.
Okay.
And so it felt to me like that was a call out to me.
Okay. So, and then you...
Did she post this just some random pictures and he felt that was a call out to him? That's crazy. I'm like, fam, that's like me, like, oh, my friend posts a picture of a random black man, and I'm like, oh, she obviously wants to marry me now. I'm like, fam, what does that even mean? It's like, yeah, that's just, that, it's stuff like that where I'm like, fam, are you hearing yourself right now? Now, my thing is this, imagine, I don't even mean this in a disrespectful way, but it's like, imagine a butt ugly woman that loves this man. Like, you could, like, the worst possible woman you can think of, but she is in love with you. And she says the same exact things. You don't hear how, you gonna call that crazy. In his head, he don't see this being crazy. But I guarantee you, I promise you, if he found a woman that he did not like, wasn't attracted to, and she was carrying on the same way with them, I guarantee and I promise you, he would be doing the same exact things as they're doing and calling the cops.
Sitting home up in Jersey, it's cold. You just decided to jump in your car that is around the corner, and you drove 25 hours to Key West.
In the state of Florida, and that's where we're at, that's the rules that we have to go by, it defines stalking as a repeated thing, multiple times. And although I'm sure there has been multiple repeated things back in New Jersey, I'm not sure that legally we can use any of those things in conjunction with this one thing. Again, mine's not the final say or the interpretation of the law. The sergeant's on scene, who used to be a major crimes detective, so she'll be able to interpret that and see what we can do. I hope we can. But I think that the way the law is worded might work against us.
And I had sent out a message saying, like, I wanted to be by your side.
You message her, or you like send it out
On Twitter.
Okay.
And because Twitter was the last location in birds.
Yeah, of course.
So
I got you. Makes sense.
that's what I'm thinking, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I got you.
if I'm gonna be playing with the meta, I would play with the meta. And so it felt to me like she was playing with the meta as well.
Yeah.
And so I had took that picture of me and the sun, and like
But she blocked you,
moments
like...
after, she posted a picture of the sun, like a sunrise, and saying good morning.
Feel a little bit better?
Hi, well, it's really scary.
I completely understand. Absolutely.
I encourage her. It's all like, get a weapon. You know, it's like dealing with somebody like him. He's not going to understand until you bust him upside the head with something. So if not, then, you know, there is a particular weapon where you can, you can hold it like so. Hold on. You can hold it like so. And then you just go and just aim it at, and yeah, you know, I ain't gonna say what that weapon name is for YouTube reasons. You know, I'm trying to keep it PG, but at the same time, it's like, when you sit down and you think about it, it's like, and jokes aside, it's either his life or your life. So I guess if he's putting your life on the line, then it's like you need to give him that same energy and put his life on the line. So because it's something where it's like he's not going to understand, and that just goes out to anybody out there dealing with a stalker. It's like, you know, they're not gonna understand. So it's like, yeah, at times you need to put some people's lives on the line. And so it's like, well, not some people, just his and stuff. But yeah, because the thing is this, he'll try to do something to your life. Like, let's just lay that scenario on the table. He does something to your life, right? And he's going to just go on about his day. He's going to go on about his life. He ain't going to think anything of it. You don't think he's just going to find another victim, give them that same treatment. So.
And I really I thought it was going to be over.
Please arrest this man.
Mom had posted the location yesterday.
Copy.
And so I was at that location.
3 traffic Florida and Charlie 1.
Get anything wrong with it?
It's like, if I'm that girl, private all your social media accounts.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a jurisdiction thing. That's the only thing. I mean, we're just gonna have to confer with sorry.
Yeah, that's what she's waiting on, because I asked her. They do have an injunction that she filed. It's not confirmed whether it's signed and approved by the judge yet, but she did turn in the documents.
And then he sent her a picture. He had her her face on his phone screensaver and sent her a picture of it.
That's crazy.
Oh, boy.
Some crazy movie shit. It's some like crazy movie shit.
Yeah, so it starts looking it up and let us know what's
it
up.
really is. I'm like, it's stuff like this that ends up, and it's sad because it ends up being a movie, or it ends up being a situation where it's like this guy is just going around doing this to a bunch of different women. And yeah, and it's like, I imagine it's all like this, and he probably would do some stuff like that. Like, let's say the girl's in a relationship, she's there with her boyfriend, he's like some 6'7" professional football player or something. This man, like, man's built like a Buick. Like, he's not even a Buick. Like, think of the largest car possible. That's how that man's built. And it's like, I feel like he would still stalk her even though she's in a relationship, and then it'd be a situation where it's all like, yeah, the guy tries fighting with you, and then you done pulled out some weapon and then killed the girl's boyfriend. So I'm saying it's things like that where it's like, man, it's really messed up that people got to deal with stuff like this. But no, it really is like some movie type stuff.
I mean, honestly, I feel like
What were you in charging with?
stalking.
But that's the thing it's a repeated behavior. I mean, you have to talk to Deb. You probably have to talk to the state attorney to see if you can use something that they're alleging happened in New Jersey, especially if there's no documentation of it. You know what I mean?
It's just kind of. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, we're taking them to jail.
Okay.
And then after, I just got off the phone with our assistant state attorney. She's on the same page as me, that if, just based upon his statement alone, the fact that he's here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take him for stalking. And then we're going to dig and see if we can get him for some type of violation. And that's when I'll call.
Man, you got a lot of cop cars. It's like,
your chief of police up there.
If this one over here is a cop car.
I do not feel comfortable, which is why I called her. I can't say that he's not going to follow you.
Right.
Like, I have chill bumps just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, this as a female is scary.
Yeah.
Go ahead, stand up for me. Oh. You can face me.
All right, put your hand in it. See, I'm going to drop this. Leave that right there, okay?
Am I under arrest?
Yes, you are. Yeah, man, you can't.
I'm taking off your watch and I'm going to...
Remember when we had this conversation about reasonable people and make people uncomfortable? Right. You can't.
Just...
He ain't hearing none of that. It's like, it makes you wonder, it's like, what's going on with the girl now?
Do you think there was anything wrong with it?
I think that I'm harmless. I know I'm harmless.
Mm-hmm. No,
do you think
you're
the perception...
You do all of that. My thing is this: if he had the opportunity to take her life, he would have taken her life. He's not harmless. People like him are straight crazy.
He was harmless.
That's unfortunate.
Because I mean, like, I'll be honest with you, man. If you followed me 22 hours, I wouldn't. If you drove across the eastern seaboard, I would not think you like. You literally almost can't get higher than New Jersey. There's maybe what 3 states higher than New Jersey, and you drove all the way. You got about 40 miles to the end of the road. That means you drove the entire eastern seaboard of the United States to come see a girl that blocked you 6 months ago.
Is this all you have?
And he ain't hearing that.
Or do you have other properties
That's
somewhere
the thing
in
with
speech?
crazy people. They don't
In the
hear
car?
stuff like that. They don't hear the fact that they're crazy. They're all like, hey, I'm crazy. Or they don't even say that, but it's all like, they think that they're normal. They think that they're carrying on in a normal way, but they're not.
It's up to you. Yeah, probably can't steal it.
I mean, I can leave.
You could leave? Where were you going to go?
Back home, Jersey. Yeah.
You just think it's okay now? We can just let you get back in the car and go home?
I mean, I don't know if it's okay.
So you already got, yeah, but no, you already got, so just so I'm understanding, you knew right from wrong because you got in the car and you drove to a police station where they told you you were under arrest for cyber harassment. But you still decided to drive 22 hours to the 4th. And you want us to let you go now?
Yeah, man, we kind of passed that point.
Is your car far from here?
Yes.
Yeah, you saw it?
All the way down.
Okay. I could tell the city about it.
It just confuses me. It's like people be having their whole lives ahead of them, but they're willing to throw it away on just some weird stuff. It's like you very well could go find a girl that's actually interested in you, but it's like you want to do some weird stuff, then hey, you know, be prepared for the consequences.
My car's right there. If you want to put them in my car real quick, I'll be right there.
I think we lost it off there too. Just wait with this stuff on. You already told them that
Yeah.
you have one?
Yeah. What is this, water?
Yeah.
Okay. It should be open.
My man, it looked hot out there. If it had been like a big bottle of vodka, I'm like, no, that man crazy.
William, he's pregnant.
Right here.
That's good he got arrested. It's people like him that needs to have somebody watching him 24/7. Like, my thing is this. I know that they can't. I definitely, oh my God, I'm telling you, if I had like the way of like writing laws and stuff, no, people that be like going to prison or like, not even prison, but if they just get arrested for some like stalkerish behavior and things, I'm like, I know you can't get a whole lot of like prison time for it because it's like you didn't commit no laws that I guess like, you know, killed an individual. Because it's like you hear stuff like that, like where it's cyber, like stalking, bullying, all that stuff. They don't get a whole lot of years, but I definitely would have it where it's all like, no, it's like, okay, yeah, you might only get like what 3-4 years or something in prison, but it's like, no, you're gonna be underneath. I definitely have it where I can write the laws where it's like you get like a life of parole, where it's like you have to like constantly be checking in, or somebody has to be checking in on you 24/7. Like you are like, you cannot. It's like you wasn't trying to have it where you stop watching the girl, so why should we have it where somebody stops watching you? I'm like, no, you're gonna get a taste of your own medicine.
We'll turn the AC up for you too.
Like, you're 100% gonna get a taste of your own medicine.
Can you turn the AC up, Diaz?
Like, nah, we turn the heater on, making it mad hot in that car. Okay, maybe I won't do all that, but we ain't turning no AC on. Like, I ain't wasting my good car battery on you. I'm saying, bro, it's like, it's people like that where it's like, I really do hope though that because they said it was like what 2022 or something. Yeah, I do hope that the girl, like, she's, you know, in a better state, but it's like you never really know in things. It's like, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, guy, he could still be stalking that girl till this day, and it's all like, I just would like to hope and think that he's not, but then again, you know, people are crazy and stuff. But anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Bodycam Watch for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.